Back, I'll now recognize the chair of the full committee, Chair Rodgers, for 5 minutes.
Most agree that global demand for liquid fuels will continue to grow through at least 2050. As the world's #1 producer of oil and natural gas, we have an opportunity to cement America's energy leadership for decades to come. Today, the U.S. has more than 3.4 million miles of pipelines. To meet growing energy demands, we must modernize and expand our pipeline infrastructure. The U.S. has been blessed with an abundance of natural resources right under our feet, which we've been able to harness as a result of free market principles and an entrepreneurial spirit that's uniquely American. We should be embracing this and building on it to enhance America's energy security and competitive edge. At the same time, we also need to ensure Americans are free to choose the home appliances that work best for their lives. This subcommittee will continue our important work through regular order to achieve these goals. We will be considering several bills that will update the nation's pipeline safety laws and stop the Biden administration's war on America's home appliances. This committee's hearings with PHMSA, DOE, and FERC have all made clear the need for legislation to modernize our energy infrastructure and expand our pipeline system. Additionally, Congress must act to reform DOE's energy efficiency authorities and prevent the Biden administration from mandating standards that are neither cost-effective nor technologically feasible. The Pipeline Safety, Modernization, and Expansion Act, led by Chairman Duncan, will reduce energy prices for the American people, strengthen pipeline and LNG facility safety, and drive innovation in new technologies. It will reauthorize PHMSA for 5 years and increase the budget for state pipeline safety inspectors, who have the responsibility for the majority of the work. We believe that states should see a higher share of PHMSA's budget than they're currently receiving. Chairman Duncan's legislation will also strengthen the reliability of our electric grid by encouraging the expansion of pipeline network in existing right-of-ways, by stopping states and local governments from blocking the flow of natural gas and other fuels from being delivered to homes and power plants. Today's markup also will consider solutions to strengthen energy efficiency. This picks up from where we left off in December's full committee markup. The Department of Energy is waging war on Americans' home appliances. Early last year, the Biden administration's DOE announced a ban on gas stoves. The House responded with an overwhelmingly bipartisan vote to stop this terribly misguided rule from taking effect. Regrettably, the Biden administration has since announced new mandates for dozens more home appliances. If it is not stopped, the administration's plans will impose burdensome and costly efficiency mandates for virtually every appliance in your home. Today, the subcommittee will consider legislation to protect appliances across the board, from washing machines, dryers, and dishwashers to refrigerators, freezers, and air conditioners. These efficiency bills would prohibit the Secretary of Energy from imposing new efficiency mandates or enforcing existing standards unless they pass a simple 3-part test. First, DOE's efficiency standards must prove they are cost-effective and technologically feasible. Second, they must save consumers money. And third, they must save a significant amount of energy. There's nothing controversial about this approach. If DOE and the Democrats on this committee and in the House support efficiency mandates and saving Americans money, join us. Join us in advancing these bills to restrict DOE from overstepping its statutory authority. House Republicans will continue to put the American people first. Our economy, energy security, and the environment will only benefit from America's energy leadership and people's ability to have the freedom to choose home appliances that best fit their needs and preferences. These bills are an important step to expand access to affordable and reliable energy. I want to thank Chairman Duncan and all the subcommittee members for your work on these bills. I yield back.
Generally yields back. I'll now recognize